This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
it was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
My goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness. This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
it was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
My goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you are welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability. Hello and welcome to another exciting and inspiring edition of the Helping Hand TV show. Like you know, the Helping Hand is an ability show where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited, SNR Company Limited for bringing us this incredible initiative. You're with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I'll go for a quick commercial break. I'll be right back and I'll introduce you to my guest.
The Helping Hand TV show will be right back.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend, others call her the sweet companion, and others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Stamina Shower Gels. DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels. DV Cleaners Body Lotions. DV Cleaners Hair Shampoo. DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners. DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents. DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners. DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners. And DV Cleaners Cake Soups.
For bulk purchases, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the topmost made in Ghana products, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
Welcome back.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. And today we have another exciting episode for you. One of the most misunderstood disabilities is albinism. The questions are these. What is albinism? Why is it even a disability in the first place? What are some of the misconceptions about albinism? Well, my guest today is the CEO of Unique Company Limited. He's also the advocacy officer for the Ghana Association for Persons with Albinism. He's here to navigate us through all the questions and give us more help as to how to treat persons with albinism. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome my guest, Suleiman Adams.
Thank you.
Ms. Adams, you are very much welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I know it has been hectic,
Yeah.
but thank you so much for making it.
Thank you.
We want to start right from the top. Today we want to do advocacy. That's what we do on the Helping Hand TV show. We are becoming the voice for the disabled community. I'm so grateful you are here.
Yeah, thank you.
Albinism. What is albinism?
Well, albinism is a genetic that link from two parties, male and female.
Okay.
Right? It does not necessarily mean the first couples, the man and the wife, but rather when it is in the family of both parties, then it happens that two families coming together, they can give birth to a child with albinism.
Great.
Yes.
Okay, so what you are saying is that if the albinism trait is not in any of the couple, they cannot give birth.
Yes, they cannot get it. That is what scientists are saying.
You know, that solves a lot of problems.
Yep.
So I can't blame my wife. My wife can't blame me. It's because we both have it in
the
our
gene.
genes.
Yes, yes.
So why is it creating so many problems?
Well, Apostle, I see this to be, excuse my language, ignorant sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
I think most of our parents will attest to, let me say, almost all of us are having similar problems when our parents give birth to us initially. And always, when I talk to about our mother, I always salute them. The blame always goes to our mothers.
It's amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing.
The experience I had is the same my colleague will also have, because whatever happened, the blame always go to the woman.
The mothers.
Yes.
It's incredible. Let's jump to this issue. Albinism. Why is albinism part of the disability groupings?
Good. The albinism is part of the disability reason is because one, a lot of stigmatization is there.
Okay.
And moreover, when we were even applying to join the Ghana Federation for the Disability, we were described as persons with multiple disabilities.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. We'll definitely talk about the symptoms and the things that come with it.
Yeah.
But that is serious, right?
Oh, yes. Because one, you can talk of the low vision.
Okay.
Two, the weather condition is not favorable to us.
Okay.
And lo and behold, the stigmatization.
The Almighty.
Yes.
So every person with albinism has low vision?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. But it depends on the categories.
Okay.
Some of us are having the worst part of it, and others is somehow better.
Does it improve as you grow, or it deteriorates as you grow?
It deteriorates, I think so, because the more you grow, you know, a whole lot of healthy challenges will appear. So I think, moreover, it deteriorates as time goes on.
And one of the things with albinism has to do with the skin.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. You react to sunlight?
That is our one enemy.
Wow.
Persons with albinism, sunlight is what we don't like. Wow. You look at, because we lack melanin.
Okay.
So when the sun reflects, it reflects directly to the body. And the consequences, you end up by getting cancer.
Skin cancer.
Skin cancer. And which is one of the most expensive
ailments to treat.
Yes, in the world so far, currently. So for we don't like the sunlight. So sometimes I was talking to one of your colleague media that we persons with albinism, we prefer our sun lotion.
Yeah.
It is dear to us than that of malaria
drugs.
Because I can tell you, the last time I experienced malaria, I cannot tell you. But as I'm leaving my home coming here, I need to apply the sun lotion to protect my skin from the sunburn. You see, so for us, we see the sun lotion dearer to us than malaria drugs. Yeah.
Amazing. How affordable are the sun lotions?
That is another topic we need to deal altogether. It is not One, it's not accessible.
Oh.
You don't talk of the affordability.
Wow.
The least you can get is 47 Ghana cedis.
For one?
For one, just small like this. It's very small. You see, and it varies. We have 15%, 20%, 35%, 50%, but the 50 plus is what we are supposed to use in Africa here or in Ghana.
And I guess that's what is most expensive.
That is it. It's above 80 Ghana cedis. And how many of us can afford it? That's the question. So we were even looking at how the government can factor it into the national health insurance, so that we can be using our national health insurance to purchasing it.
Hasn't it been done yet?
Not yet. It's not yet.
Because I've had this fight since.
You know,
what is the struggle? What's happening?
You know, governments always have their priority, and if you don't fall within their priority, Maza, you have to back away. Yes, we push this thing, push. I think my predecessors have done best. We are still pushing.
How long are we going to fight in the disability community? How long are we going to fight for policymakers not to make us an afterthought?
Apostle, what I am seeing is that this thing, though we will not relax, we keep on pushing. It's not easy. It has been there for quite long. So for it to go just like that, you need some effort. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Look at how it started. We fought to get the National Disability Act, get the National Disability Council enacted, so on. So as time goes on, gradually, everything will be okay. Initially, our leaders saw disability issues at what? Pity.
Yeah.
Sympathy.
Yeah. Instead of a human rights
issues. So now, as we are pushing, I think we'll get there.
We'll definitely get there, but it looks like the work is so slow. In our bid to keep going, to keep fighting, we need more advocacy. We need more work. People like you should always be talking because we need it.
Yes.
I'm going to go for a commercial break. When I come back, I'd ask you something about Ghana Association for Persons with Albinism. Yeah. This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I'll go for a quick break. I'll be right back.
Still to come on the Helping Hand TV show.
In Ghana, there are some places they don't tolerate persons with albinism with no any reason.
Wow.
Yes. And let a white man enter there, they will be hailing him. A gift from God, African white man. I am there to, you are discriminating.
I like that. I like that.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. I have my very special guest, Mr. Suleiman Adams. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
Let's talk about GAPA, Ghana Association of Persons with Albinism. Your work as an advocacy officer, what does it entail?
Well, as an advocacy officer, my duty is to highlight the needs of persons with albinism and the organization at large. Where we're supposed to voice out, we voice it out. Where we're supposed to lobby, we do it. And I do that with my immediate director, who gives me the upper hand to, at least to do my work freely.
I know statistics is a problem we have in Ghana, but I want to find out approximately your membership, GAPA.
Well, we have over 2,000 registered members.
2,000 registered members?
Yes. And I can tell you, GAPA is one of the fastest growing organizations in Ghana. Since 2003, from till now, we have over 2,000 registered members.
Wow.
And we are almost capturing the whole the districts in Ghana. Almost.
I see.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Yeah.
Then we can't still be treating you as an afterthought.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge minority, right?
Exactly. And, you know, one thing our people don't get is that sometimes they see, because they don't see us coming together, they think that, but I am telling you, you go to some places, you see what is going on there, my brother. It's very, very pathetic. Persons with albinism, if you go to the northern region, there are some areas in a village, you can get about 25 or 30 albinos.
In one village?
Yes.
Wow.
You don't talk of the Volta region. You don't talk of the eastern region.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
That
the
is
numbers
huge.
are there.
Let's talk about some of the myths that surround albinism. I know one that really fascinates me, that persons with albinism, you can make money. How is that possible?
Apostle, I'm also here to look at me sitting here. If I were myself, why would I? Yes.
So how come people believe that you can use persons with albinism for money ritual?
Yes, it's lack of knowledge. The Bible says the lack of knowledge,
my people perish.
So if we believe that it is not God, it is not by your hard working, you can make money out of somebody's part of his body. What about he himself? Look at him.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he make the money for himself?
That is it. That is it. It's out of ignorance.
Wow.
I see it to be part of ignorance in Africa.
Wow.
Yes. And let me tell you, you can talk of East African, that is around Tanzania, Malawi side. Okay. They are talking about making money. That is something good. But in Ghana, there are some places they don't tolerate persons with albinism with no any reason.
Wow.
Yes. If you ask why are you not allowed to enter your community, they say, they give you unnecessary sayings. You will not even understand.
Just because you are different.
That is it. And let a white man enter there, they will be hailing him. A gift from God, African white man. I am there to, you are discriminating.
I like that. I like that. I like that. You know, perception matters a lot. Perception. So if I like what you said, I mean, the person with albinism is African white man.
Yeah. And that's how you know, because it is not common to have white in Africa.
Exactly.
So I am with you. I grew up with you. You've been seeing me all the time. And you say, I am not allowed to enter your community. But somebody from abroad fly from with airplane to here and can't tell that you are hailing him.
It doesn't make sense.
Yes.
A lot of ignorance.
A lot of ignorance.
What are some of the discriminatory acts that you have experienced or some of your people are experiencing that we need to really educate ourselves as a country?
Well, I'm saying, I keep on saying this. Persons with albinism, people have to understand us. Others are saying, oh, no. There was a day I was walking. Somebody was calling me. I turned, I went there. I greeted them. They started laughing. Asked, why? You called me. I am here. I said, okay, I'll have time for you. I stood about 5-10 minutes.
Wow.
Then I said, okay, have you finished mocking at me?
Wow.
Are you okay now? I turned and moved away. And I was telling somebody, look, we are behaving like women in Ghana or in Africa. Because if I'm walking and you are calling me, what always comes to my mind is that he's going to make fun of me. So I wouldn't waste my time to what?
Listen
to you. You see, it is there. Very more often. And Apostle, sometimes you look at somebody who is making mockery at you. You look at yourself and you look at him.
You are better than the person.
And you pity him. Yes. We just called you. You go there. Just nothing.
That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. A whole lot. Not once, not twice, not thrice. You will be uncountable.
Some people even think when they shake a person with albinism, or even they sit by a person with albinism, it will be transferred.
This happened when I got to secondary school.
Tell me about it.
The whole dormitory vacated the place for me alone. They were saying that if anyone should come closer to me or sleep with me, I don't know what magic do I have to take all their knowledge into my head.
Okay, so like you will take their knowledge?
Yes.
Maybe it's because, persons with albinism are very intelligent.
Very intelligent. And look, when they, after classes, they'll come to you, oh, Mr. Suleiman, I didn't get here, blah, blah. I say, but why can't you come closer? Let's go in. But they will not, for almost 3 weeks.
Wow.
When I reported, first year.
You were the owner of the dormitory?
Yes.
Wow.
So the headmaster has to come and convince them, talk to them. It happened in the 4th week. I have 2 guys who are coming from the same community I live. So they came and joined me because I grew up with them.
Okay.
So they said, this guy, we grew up together. So after the 4th week,
before people started coming in.
That is it. And you ask them, where do you have your reason? Where do you have that thing? Nobody can explain something to you that will make sense.
All of a sudden, everybody thinks it, but nobody knows where it comes from.
Yes.
Amazing.
A whole lot of things says about persons with albinism. Others say we don't die. Others say we don't eat on Friday. We don't do what and what. A whole lot, Apostle. There was a time on the 18th February, 2009. A small boy passed away, Kadir.
With albinism?
Yes.
Okay.
He had some small cancer. It was a sore. Okay. Due to the negligence of the mother.
Okay. They didn't cover him up.
It developed, and moreover, he was deaf.
Oh.
He was deaf too. So one evening, the mother came from market, and the boy said he want egg. So the mother gave him money. Go out and fried egg. Mawako, in front of Mawako, Mamobi.
Okay.
The boy was crossing road like this. Taxi knocked him. And there was a big truck parked by the roadside. So when the car knocked him, he fell under the truck. The taxi driver too didn't stand. So they thought it was a goat or a sheep that the car knocked. Nobody, for 4 hours, the guy was lying under the charcoal truck. So the driver moved the car and he was unconscious. Before they saw him lying, the blood oozing out of him. They took him to Kolebu, so that's where this thing started again, the cancer.
Wow.
So, in fact, we have to make noise. The boy was not treated fairly at Kolebu.
Wow.
Yes. We make noise. We went there with media houses and make noise before, but unfortunately the guy passed away.
Wow.
13 or 14-year-old boy.
But I thought they said, you people, you don't die.
That's why I'm giving you this story. So that you also know that we die. So when the boy passed away, that was on the 18th of February. We got to Audomi. You see the number of people there.
They want to see.
The number of people. So I requested the Imam. I said, Imam, you are the leader of the group. So I have some 2 or 3 minutes. Just give me 2-3 minutes to say something. And I told them that, well, I think everybody here, one way or the other, we are all Muslims here. Almost. We should all be Muslims. This small boy could have not gathered this crowd.
Yeah.
Unless we have something ringing bell in your minds concerning us persons with albinism.
Yeah.
You believe I'm a human being, so why don't you believe I'll die? He's there, we are buried. We just buried one of us. That was on the 18th February, 2009.
Amazing.
So we buried this boy perfectly. I've witnessed another one when I was back at North Aminu. We grew in the same community. 2 from Alaji Idrisu house and that of 2 from my house.
So persons with albinism die?
Yes. We do whatever you are doing. The only difference is
the skin.
The color.
So on Fridays, you do the thing too?
Whatever you do it.
I'm going to go for a break. It's the Helping Hand TV show. 60 Second Success is next. Stay tuned.
The Helping Hand TV show will be right back.
Welcome to 60 Second Success with Apostle. Today we want to talk about knowledge. Knowledge, they say, is power. But you see, I believe a bit differently. Knowledge by itself is not powerful, but the knowledge you use, that is where the power is. So I believe what we should say is knowledge that is used is power. Well, the difference between men are their discoveries. What people know make their differences. It even informs their successes and all that. The knowledge you have determines a lot of things. In fact, I put it this way. How much you know determines how far you go. Your knowledge determines your mileage. Yes, your knowledge determines your mileage. It is important that you know what exactly you have to know to ensure your success. Today, on success, you need to know something good.
Welcome back.
Well, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. I still have my very special guest with me, Mr. Suleiman Adams. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
Let's talk a bit about the economy. With regards to persons with disability, how is it going?
Apostle, I can say we are the worst affected people as far as the economy is concerned.
Wow.
Because you can look at the job market. Able people are struggling. You, a person with disability, you are also struggling. And most people, if you are going to an interview or anything, they look at your appearance first.
Yeah.
They don't look at your ability. There was a time I applied for a delivery service company.
Okay.
When I entered in the panel, I said, well, let me keep quiet. One of the panelists. So when it was tenure for him to ask me a question, I knew what he was going to ask me already. He said, now, you ride? I said, yes, I ride. So in case we have accidents, don't you think it will affect you more? I said, I don't even wish to have accidents. He said, it may happen. I said, oh, but because I know the type of person I am, I have to be very, very extra careful.
Exactly.
In order not to incur any accident.
Yeah.
So you can see where he's come. He has already concluded.
Yeah.
You don't look at the ability of the person, but you look at the disability in him. So I just told him that I've been riding for more than 5 years. I've never had any accident. He said, in case, well, I said, no. Because I know who I am, I have to be extra, extra careful.
But you are good at your job.
Yes. So I told him that, give me the job and I can do it for you. I worked with them for 2 solid years.
Wow.
I've never had any accident until I leave them.
So how can we stop this thing about you are looking for employment and the first thing is your disability? How do we stop it in Ghana?
The government should have done more. Because the incentives that it has captured in the National Disability Act says that if we employ more than 5 persons with disability,
there's a tax rebate.
Tax rebate that the government will give you.
Does it work?
It is not attractive.
Okay.
Because employing PWDs, it comes with additional costs.
Yeah. Because you have to make the environment accessible.
Yes, accessible. And then if a visually impaired person, you have to braille and other things.
Yeah.
Make it. These are all what. So at least I would suggest, even if you are able to employ 2 persons with disability,
you should still qualify. Yeah. This issue about the Disability Act and the LI and all that, this back and forth, where are we going from here?
Now, substantive government, This one will come and go. We are here. Politicians are playing with us. They are playing with yes.
When it's election time, they come to us.
They come to us. Oh, you do this. They will put decisions on their manifestos. Give them the nod and see. It ends there. I can tell you, even the Disability Act, it's not even at the cabinet.
Wow.
Yes, it's not. So, only God. Sometimes that's why I just look at things.
Accessibility.
Yes.
Wow.
Everywhere you go, look. There was a time I entered a bank, and I told them that one of the cashiers, I said, oh, I have an issue. Can I meet your manager? He said, what is it about? I said, I want to complain about the writings in your cash restaurant.
Okay.
It's too small. I said, hey. So what do we do? That's why he asked me. I said, oh, that's why I know you cannot do anything. That's why I'm looking for your boss. Maybe if I complain to him,
they will do something.
He directed me there. When I entered, I put it before him. He said, look, my brother, it has never come to our attention.
Wow.
I keep on saying this thing is ignorant. Not that it is deliberate. No, they don't know.
So people will change if they get to know.
If they get to know.
Wow. Wow.
They don't know. And when I was schooling from my childhood, my teacher would lash me all the time because I'm not doing good.
And they didn't know you couldn't see?
They don't know.
Oh my God.
It has to take this old woman who has never been to class 1. That's my mom.
Wow.
She go to the teacher. Teacher, you know my son has a poor vision. So let him sit in front. And Apostle, I will sit in front and yet still I cannot see the board. Because of the writing.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to write boldly.
Boldly. So my mother has to come and see the teacher. Sometimes my mother sells food. There will be a bowl for the teacher.
That's incentive.
Special lobbying.
That's lobbying.
Yes.
Wow.
After break, they'll bring the bowl. And then my teacher will start writing. So it is like, Sule, are you okay? Yes. So that is how. And when I was going to secondary school, my mom just said, now you are out of the jurisdiction of the community.
Yeah.
The battle is now yours.
Yeah.
You have to also know how you
have to fund your own incentives.
Yes. So thank God when I got to the school, our school, there was a system. We have the one who calls for prayers. I'm a Muslim because, yes, the first year, you always come and call for when the time is at the call, and then the school imam will come and lead.
Okay.
And because of my father was a famous person in Volga, so almost everybody knows my father. Almost everybody.
Then that will shield you a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I go to school, I've been calling for prayers. When we got to the second term, my first year, second term, our imam was not in the school. The assistant was not there. So I was given the chance to lead the prayer. It was Friday. I was reading the sermon when the imam and his assistant entered.
Okay.
So I tried to step down from the pulpit. He said, no, I should continue.
Wow. Wow.
So I continue till we finish the prayers, and that ends it. That is where the imam has given everything to me.
Wow.
So from that, we have one Master Sharif, who was in the mosque that day. After that, he was asking me, I said, I find it difficult to read because the writing were too small. He said, So the next time, can I write my own sermon? I said, oh, no problem, I'll write my own sermon.
Wow.
So when I wrote it, he said he wants to see how it is. I said, hey! I said, yes, I don't want to be on the pulpit so I'll be struggling. He said, so,
very bold.
Yes. He said, so is that how you want? I said, yes. After that, Saturday evening, he took me to the school principal.
To work on that?
He started again.
You know, I'm glad you have raised this angle of accessibility, because sometimes we forget that what we write must be legible enough.
Yes.
For persons with albinism.
Yes. That's where the headmaster started. He called other school masters.
Okay. To inform them
about the plight of this gentleman here.
Wow.
So that was where I started. So when I came to school for the first time, my mom asked me, I told her, it's still like that. But when I came for this, it said, I said, it has improved. They said, wow. I said, yeah. She asked me how I explained it to her. I said, you see, so that is how it is.
Exactly. Exactly.
She told me, you can't get the world easy at all times.
Yeah.
There are certain times somebody will help you, and when it gets some time, you yourself, you need to.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. You are still with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. I have my incredible guest. He's the advocacy officer for GAPA, Ghana Association for Persons with Albinism. I'll go for a quick commercial break. It's a feedback segment. I'll be right back.
Welcome to the feedback segment on the Helping Hand TV show. We appreciate comments you send on our social media platforms, the calls you make to us, and mails we receive from you. We will do our best to address your concerns. Stay tuned.
Feedback from Nelly Ama, Kotobabi, Accra, Ghana. Wow! It's great to have the Helping Hand TV show back on air. Issues of disability and societal perception on these subjects cannot be treated lightly at all. There is so much work to be done in this regard. Bishop, God bless you so much for this initiative. You are doing the work of a whole nation. God reward you greatly.
Feedback from Robert Osei Asante, Kumasi, Ghana. In fact, Bishop, your guest has given me hope. I thought my own life was useless, but now I know that I can do something with my life. Thank you. Feedback from Alexandra Kojotete, Center for Employment for Persons with Disabilities. The Helping Hand TV show is a great program showing the abilities of the disabled. God richly bless you, Bishop Charles Hackman.
You can send your comments or questions to our email, helpinghandshow@gmail.com. You can also send an SMS or WhatsApp message to +233 209 555 777. Or you can follow us on Facebook, The Helping Hand TV Show. Thank you.
One of the organizations of Mobua Helping Hand TV show, sorry, be a friend of Wet Fire Generation Ministries. Many Omo leaders know Ekasai and Sayeba program also. And they have good news for you. They are willing to support. They are willing to support. Especially Akalano and like all the things you talked about. Wet Fire Generation Ministries, almost every now and then, whatever has to be done,
At H4P, we love to put smiles on the faces of persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to make you smile.
At H4P, we love to wipe the tears of persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to give you experiences that will fill you with tears of joy.
At H4P, we love to lend a helping hand to families of persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to help families grow in the grace and love of God.
At H4P, we love to empower children and young people with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to train children in the way they should go, so that when they grow, they will not depart from it.
At H4P, we love to give to persons with disability.
At Fire City Chapel, we love to give.
Surely, some things are meant to be together. Fire City Chapel stands together
with H4P Organization. Together we stand. Fire City Chapel
and H4P,
bringing dignity to disability.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. And I'm going to go straight to my guest and ask him some very, very personal questions. Mr. Suleiman,
Yep.
let's talk about our women. Let's talk about women with albinism, women with disability in general. You know, there's a problem, especially when it comes to love issues and all that.
Yeah, there is. And Apostle, I can tell you, we the men are even better when you talk of relationship lives.
So the struggle we are struggling is better than the women.
Yes.
It means the women are going
I
through
can
more.
tell you, 98% of our women with albinism, their marriage is shaken. They are in shambles.
Wow. Why is that?
Meet any lady with albinism who is married. She will tell you the stigma she's going on from the man's family. 98% of them, because as an advocate's office, that is my work.
Yeah.
This one will tell you 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 this. So we are looking at, if possible, Apostle, I will personally meet you one-on-one so that if we are to organize a program
to
educate some of our men to handle our women with albinism, very nice for us.
Wow.
Currently, I know a lady with albinism. The guy say he want to marry her. But the family say no. And they love themselves. Anytime the girl goes to the guy's house, if he's going out, he has to lock her in the room. Right now, as I'm talking, it is happening.
But that again reduces the dignity of the woman.
So he has to lock the lady and go. So when the lady told me, I went to her, I said, my brother, he said, when will this thing stop?
Yeah.
He said, Alaji, if I say I don't love her, I'm telling, but my family. So I sat with the lady. I told her, look, my dear sister, don't force yourself to where you will not be accepted.
Yeah.
I have such experience. I have it. Personally, I experienced it. I was with a lady for 5 years.
Wow.
5 years. The lady, the love we have for ourselves was very open and very transparent. We do everything together. She's the lady I can work with anytime. And when people make, I say, no, don't mind them. She will, anytime, she will even, oh, don't mind them. They are ignorant. They don't know what they are doing. Calming me down, telling me something that will make me feel happy. So I told her, I said, my dear, it is time for us to stop hiding ourselves and come out. It's no way. I said, no, what I mean is that I want to seek your hand and marry. But then the mother knows me.
Okay.
The father too knows me, but he pretend not to know me. When I say he pretend, because he asked the lady, what are you to him?
Wow.
He said, oh, my friend. So, well, because I go there, whatever I'm supposed to do, I visit them, I've been chatting all the time. So one day the father asked the lady, can't you get somebody? You are growing. He said, oh, Brasule is coming out to seek. He said, who? He said, oh, Brasule said he want to seek man. So are you telling me the whole Accra? No man.
Wow.
Then if he's the one to marry you, count me out. Apostle, for 1 year, 4 months, this lady couldn't tell me what her father told her. According to her, he said, I will not allow you to bring this kind of things into my family. If you are giving birth, don't you know you are going to... So, do you know, up to now, she's still sitting. She didn't marry.
Wow.
And thank God, I have a very wonderful wife, very lovely.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's my guest,
Very
right?
lovely. Very lovely. Next to my mom.
Wow.
Next to my mom.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My guest says his wife. Welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. I still have my very special guest with me, Mr. Suleiman Adams. Before we go, let's talk about GAPA. What are some of the major challenges you are facing now?
Firstly, what I can tell you about GAPA now is that our main challenge now is funding.
Okay.
Funding is the major challenge we have. We have a lot of programs, projects to be executed, but lack of funding.
Wow.
As your program, one of the biggest programs in Ghana, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
We use this media our individuals who support the organization to come to our aid. Because right now, without this organization, I don't know how our future will be.
Exactly.
So now, currently, what we are targeting is that we are targeting the kids.
Okay.
Children with albinism.
Okay.
Because some of us have passed other the stages.
Yeah.
But now, because of that, there are programs that we learn up to do, but funding is blocking it.
So some of the kids are avoiding to go to school
because of what?
Stigmatization.
And secondly, the low vision.
Yeah.
So we have programs for them, yet we are looking for funding.
Okay.
So that is the major problem for us now. And I always tell them that if not education, person with albinism, what work will I do?
Exactly.
I cannot carry goods. I can't head water. No, I can't.
Can't stay on the sun.
Can't stay in the sun. So if we are able to get them young age, we guide them through that, and then we lobby through the teachers.
Okay.
Sky will be the limit, I'm telling you.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. This is the segment of the show we call Freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle. The freestyle segment is a segment where I allow my guests to do something freestyle. They could sing, they could dance, they could recite a poem, they could play an instrument, they could do anything. It's the freestyle segment on the Helping Hand TV show. Mr. Suleiman Adams.
Yeah.
What will you do for me, freestyle?
Well, I'm not good in dancing.
Singing?
Singing, no.
Playing an instrument?
No.
Reciting a poem?
Not all that good.
At least we have something.
Well, what is it? I don't think I have.
It's freestyle. You have to do something for me.
I have to do something for
Yes.
you. Then I'll just to dance.
You dance?
Yeah.
Great. 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 So I would like my director to give me a danceable song. The advocacy officer for GAPA will show us some steps advocacy. Okay, Mr. Suleiman, the floor is yours. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. That was my guest giving us some advocacy lessons in dancing. Thank you so much, Mr. Suleiman. Well, it's a game segment, another exciting segment on the show. At the beginning of the show, we gave every member of the audience a number. My guest is going to shuffle some balls and then choose one lucky number. And one member in the audience having that number would win a free gift from DV Unlimited Company Limited, our proud sponsors. And so let the games begin. Okay, so free and fair elections. So you close your eyes, you shuffle the balls, then you pick any ball at random. You will make one person happy. Yes, so now you can pick one ball. Okay, the lucky number for today is number 14. 14, all right. So we have number 14. So, Mr. Adams, you do as the honors, you present it.
Okay.
So these are products from DV Unlimited, Company Limited. Thank you so much. This may be seated. Thank you so much. We almost had the same problem again. My studio audience, they understand what I mean. But not to worry. My guest has made one person a winner, but on Helping Hand, we are all winners, right? So every member of the audience is going to go home with a free gift from H4P Organization. Thank you so much for being with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Special thanks to my special guest, Mr. Suleiman Adams. He has spent his life, his time, shared his experiences with us, and I'm sure it will do us a lot of good. Thank you to Wet Fire Generation Ministries. They were part of my studio audience today. I'm so grateful. And my crew, amazing crew. Thank you so much for making all this happen. You are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability, saying that thank you for watching. I'll come your way again next week. Until then, remember that disability is not inability. God bless you. This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
It was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
my goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability.
The Helping Hand TV show with the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, showing Saturdays at 6 p.m. on GTV.
This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
it was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
My goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability.
The Helping Hand TV show with the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, showing Saturdays at 6 p.m. on GTV.
This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
it was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
My goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability.
The Helping Hand TV show with the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, showing Saturdays at 6 p.m. on GTV.
This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
it was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
My goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability.
The Helping Hand TV show with the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, showing Saturdays at 6 p.m. on GTV.
This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
it was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
My goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability.
The Helping Hand TV show with the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, showing Saturdays at 6 p.m. on GTV.
This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
it was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
My goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability.
The Helping Hand TV show with the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, showing Saturdays at 6 p.m. on GTV.
This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability, and for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
It was full of tears of joy when I look at where I started.
my goodness.
And now God has brought me to this extent,
My goodness.
representing Ghana with the gold medal.
My goodness.
I thank God.
6 months, you sleep and you wake up, and most of the black in your eye is gone, and all your eyes are white.
Any able person out there who has the means, they should join hands to support someone like you, because you are a voice for the voice.
Like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world, where disability is not inability.
The Helping Hand TV show with the Bishop, Dr. Charles C. Hackman, showing Saturdays at 6 p.m. on GTV.
This is the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability, and for persons with disability. My mandate is to prove that disability indeed is not inability. Walk me through it. When you were called up for the gold medal,
It was full of tears of joy when I look at where I